Oi folks, this is DT once again. We are live, playing some more Link's Awakening. Playing as the custom character, Tumba. All is really good. Except for this mode! This mode is Entrance Randomizer, oh no. Alright, this is the 117th seed for the weekly. Containing six instruments that we can collect. The tricky thing is gonna be mixed entrances. So we might jump into like Mamu's like lake and drown forever. We can also go to a very obscure place, which always happens all the time. Linter, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing amazing. I'm doing dandy. Doing spectacular until I found out the seed is mixed entrances. Oh great. I seriously gotta start practicing these modes. So yeah. What else is going on? This is also Keysanity, so it's gonna be like nightmare keys everywhere, maps and compasses are not in the pool. They have been removed. And the beaks on from the owls are also shuffled in the pool as well. So I got my tracker set so I can actually see if I got a beak. I have it set differently. Usually the beaks and compasses and maps will just show as blank, but I have it set so that I can actually look at the beaks to make sure I have, you know, the corresponding beak for a particular dungeon. I might be using those to check out hints, but we'll see. This is also a randomized start, so we could be anywhere. We could be up the mountain, which would be kind of dreadful. We could also be at like the ghost house. I think that's like one of the worst places to be. I would think. That's good. I'm glad everything's doing well for you. So I am actually feeling a little bit tired tonight, so this is going to be the only thing I'll be streaming tonight. If I get home early enough, I'll be jumping back into the Nightling tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I've been really exhausted this week. It's been really draining. Reason being, I've been shuffling snow for the last 3 days. We got that ice storm, and it's been kind of tricky getting out of the neighborhood. It's been ice all over the place, lots of accidents. It's been insane. The snowplow's only gone to my street one time, and that's it. So yeah, I had to park on the street for several days while the ice supposedly melted. This was like the best day for me to get the snow out of my driveway, or parking lot rather. So yeah, it's coming back from outside. I'm exhausted, but yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this abysmal seed. Hopefully this is a friendly seed. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. Given that it's six instruments, maybe it's not too bad, but we'll see. Oh yeah, the dungeons are also shuffled too. Fantastic. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Enough ranting, let's destroy the seed, or the seed will destroy me. And let's see where we're gonna start off in. What do you got to say this time? This is still better than doing Dumpe's something. Oh, Dumpe's dungeons. Flippers, that's scary. Where are we gonna be sent? The mountain? Oh good, not the mountain. The forest is actually a pretty good place to be. Oh right, entrance randomizer. Okay, forgot about that. Alright, so that leads to a castle entrance. See, I am still terrible with this mode. It's a lonely key right there. So the only place I can go is there and here, and that's it. Where's this gonna take us? Okay. Where is this gonna take us? Alright. This stakes. Well, at least this takes you out of the dead end. I can check hints in the library from here. So let's go ahead and do that. We still don't have any items, which is... Oh right, this is probably not the library. I still don't have any items. Sure. I'll go this way. Okay, I won't go this way. We'll come back. Denied. Okay, nothing's there yet. That's nothing. Oh, so the useless interests are also randomized too. This is not going to be an easy seed, is it? Alright, I'm gonna check this item right here. We got muscles. I'll come back over here, because I actually want to get some items. No, I don't think the item over here is shuffled. Under the well. Dog food. Okay. We'll take dog food. Also gonna check and see what this item is over here since it's pretty much free. A vanilla seashell. Fantastic. Oh right, I can swim. I was so used to, like, as soon as I see the pylon, I'm like, oh crap, I'm about to drown. Not this time. Let's check this. No drowning today, folks. No drowning. I'm happy about that. Can't do anything here yet. And Witch's house is right there. I'm gonna stop over here to activate the portal. Just in case we get thrown all over the place. Let's see what this item is. It's nothing yet. I still don't know the best way of playing this mode either. I've played a few entrance randomizers out of spite, but I don't think I've ever gotten better with them. Rafting game. Alright. Interesting location for that. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. Did I check over here yet? I think I did. Alright, let's see what's over here. So far we got a croissant. Nothing more. Okay. We can do things here. I can get this one item and that's it. And I'll guess I'll check here. Alright. I'm glad I checked over there, because I would have actually orphaned that. Richard's Villa. Okay. So I can go from the desert to get over here. That sounds like a pretty good shortcut. And what's in these two places? Okay, yip's there. And a dead end from this point. Alright, so I'm gonna hop over here. Make sure we get the portal access. And let's jump over here real quick. Okay. With the magnifying lens, I can go back to the fish area right there. And do notes, I'm gonna forget about all this stuff in 30 minutes. It's too much to keep track of. Too much. Okay, the bear's there. If I get a honeycomb, I can check and see what item that is. Alright, can I sneak around this guy? Yes, I can. Okay, the goat's here. We're running into like a lot of places we can trade items, but unfortunately we only have dog food. We can't do anything with that yet. Another seashell. Oh, let's check over here real quick. Berry powder. It's an item here I can get. Money. Let's actually use this money. We can go fishing. Come here. Okay. Our container. Reluctant fish. Alright, I can see what this item is and then check the entrance. It's probably junk. Okay, questionable junk. It's not junk. Not junk at all. Okay, this leads you to the next place. Magic powder is at the desert. That's actually a good hint to have. Slime key. Alright, so I'm gonna hop over here. This is gonna take us somewhere. Okay. Nice! Magic rod. Oh, I'm in a castle. Thank you. What beak is this? Key cavern. Alright, this leads over here. That's one thing I forgot. So we can actually go into like floods. Lots of floods. Alright, Starting to get lost already. Is Tracy's shop randomized 2 in here? It's not. Alright, I'm gonna check this. I mean, it is randomized. Okay. Alright, how do I clip through here? Okay, we got it. I've been watching like the tournaments for this. I wish I could join in tournaments. And I've seen people like doing really crazy things. And that was actually one of them. I'm like, I did not know you can actually clip through the Armos Knight to get over to the other side. Shovels in the woods. Do I go over here or do I wait? I'm about to die in one hit too. I mean, I'm here, but I don't have a good way to get rid of the Armos Knights. So I'm gonna come back. I know it's stupid. But if I have like a shield or something, that's even better to have. So we're gonna go over to the animal village. Hopefully get our magic powder. Probably some other goodies. Alright, I'm gonna activate this portal and then I'm gonna check houses. Okay. It's like a dead end. Ooh. A key to color dungeon, okay. Richie's villa. No. And... okay. There's a lot more value with this check. Especially since I have one key. I can pretty much scum the keys with this mode. I'll take that. Well, like a sword, please. I didn't check and see if the enemies are the bosses and mini bosses are randomized. We'll probably find that out sooner rather than later. I guess the disadvantage of doing that is I don't know what key that was. Alright, based on the tracker though, I think that may have been a base shrine key. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get 6 powders and hopefully don't mess up. I could have gotten that fairy. And some more for good measure. Alright, so I'm gonna check this. I am most likely going to hard reset right here. Ow. Ow. Hard reset. Nothing happened. I was not playing safe at all. Was close. Heart reset again. Alright, so I'm gonna check and see what's over here. Please give me a berry. Thank you. Another seashell. Whoops. I was not paying attention to where I was walking. Okay, heart piece. Alright, so far this dungeon is a dud. And I'm just gonna open that, because why not? Alright, let's go to the desert. This is probably where the vanilla powder is. Although we don't really need it anymore. Bird. Another heart piece. The shore has bobs. Sign me up. Now that bob check could actually also be the magnifying check. The magnifying lens. Hopefully that's not the case. Alright, I'm gonna check over here. See what's behind here. I do want to go to the shore real quick to see if bombs are actually over there. I need to stop doing that with the keys. Yeah, I don't know what key that was. Maybe that was a key cavern key. Probably. Let's go this way. Nope. Nut bombs. Key cavern key though. I mean, not key cavern. Eagle tower key. And what's over here? There you are. Bombs. Can't get that yet. I'm glad the bombs weren't hot, like very, very deep into the seed. We can do this real quick. Now with bombs, we can actually get through the shrine area. Well, we can definitely get to the shrine area now. Get that fairy. I'm gonna do a quick U-turn over here. Still can't get that key. Let's see what's over here. Oh, seashell house. Hook shots. How far am I? Oh, I should have saved and quit. Dang. I was trying to get back to that shore so I can how do you get through here? Yeah. I was trying to get back to the shore so that I can do some stuff. Get that one check, but we'll come back over there later, most likely. I goofed. Let's get the key before I forget. There we go. Face shrine. The face shrine. Okay, another fairy fountain. And a telephone booth. This has been a very poor seed, by the way. No money. We're broke. We don't care about those crusty leaves. Actually, we don't need those, period. I will come back here in a moment. Okay, that's the Rooster Cave. I did it again. I don't know what key it is, but we got it. So we also need the nightmare keys too. Without those, we can't get instruments. Vanilla. I can't go that way. Okay. This is usually the place that we deliver the letter to, but alright. I love letter. Okay, Tracy's right there. And that leads to trouble. Okay, there's a extra power bracelet at Turtle Rock. It's good to know. Alright, so I'm gonna do that one check that I orphaned. Which hopefully leads to progression. Right over here. Does not lead to progression. It leads to trouble again. Alright, where did this take you to? Oh, right, we can't do this yet. I mean, we kinda can, but it's not preferred. Especially with the limited hearts I have. I don't think we found any dungeons other than the first, other than Color Dungeon. Has not been found. Where's the money? Okay, there's the money. There's some of the money. Okay. I didn't realize this, but there are actually 2 magic bat checks here. Another heart piece. Okay, we can do this chat. Heart piece, a heart container. And where did this go? Oh, dead end. And this one again? It hasn't even been 30 minutes and I'm forgetting where things are. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh, right. Memu's shop. Okay, lonely shield right there. Another vanilla seashell. And let's check this out. Which reminds me, Richard's Villa. Where the entrance is also a chat. Alright, so far we got 3 beaks, no nightmare keys, a few keys. I know where that goes, I think. Money. That I never see the money before, ever. Okay, that's funny. That leads over to here. Let's go this way. Check this out. Okay, that leads to the dead end from the mountain. Oh, last matchup back check. Nice shovel for chivalry. Alright, let's see where this goes. I mean, might as well check this out. Don't think I did it right. Still don't think I did it right. Wait, can I do the bomb trigger from up there? I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, we're taking that. That way you don't have to come back over here. And we know where the witch is. So we'll turn that in eventually. I mean, there is an item over here. Another key. Oh wait, that was the key to Turtle Rock. I don't know if I want to go do the rest of that. In case it leads to a dead end. So I'm gonna check these first. Make sure everything... The third fairy fountain. Make sure everything is cleared. A ribbon for Yip Yip. Useless Krusty Leaf. Alright, I'm actually going to check that right now. Wrong way. I'm hoping I can get like the Rux Feather or or the Rooster really soon. Alright. We shall not speak of this. Alright, so Face Shrine's key is useless in this seed. And now I feel a lot more comfortable going through here. Yeah, we can't do this yet. We need a sword. Okay, and this leads you to... Ugh. This leads you to the rest of the castle that we haven't already checked. Mirror or magnifying lens. It does look like a mirror from A Link to the Past. A shortcut to the castle. And even more money. And we're all the way up here. Okay. I can do one check. If this is not the feather or or boots, then we might have to come back here. Alright, let's see what we got over here. A key to somewhere. Okay, good. Nothing's up here. But what's over here? Dead end, yeah. I'm running out of things to do, I think. Well, there's quite a bit of checks I haven't done yet. Like, the shovel checks. Those are still MIA. I am truly not really good at this, in this mode. Fishing hook. You know, that's funny because I was just thinking about going over there to bomb trigger. Excuse me. I'm finding all the telephone booths. I wish we could bomb trigger this. That'd be nice. Nope. Let's see. Okay, I am thinking about actually doing the rapping game at this point. And I believe we have to walk all the way over to the rapping game in order for it to, like, count. I think going into, like, portals makes it inaccessible. So I gotta purchase this and then walk all the way over to the rapping game in order for it to count. Which is kind of a chore. This is the time investment, hopefully a good time investment. And I guess along the way we can do some checks. I am shocked I still haven't found any dungeons other than the color dungeon. What a shame that is. Another seashell. I was about to go into that one check at the witch's hut, but if I were to go in there, that would waste 100 rupees. Just like that. This is such a long check. I am really hoping that it's worth it. Alright. Let's see what we got going on over here. A pineapple. A hit. And more more powder. Oh boy. Alright. I am actually checking the tracker right now. I skipped a lot of checks. Like this one right here. Level 8. Let's come back here in a moment. Do want to see what's in here first. And no. We can forget about the trending game. Level 8, here we go. Let's do this check over here real quick to save time. Just in case the rock spider's not here. And rip it. Burn the Hinox. Nothing. Another unknown key. And first nightmare key. This time it's for Tail Cave. Oop. Did I check this yet? Yes, we did. Okay. Money. Alright, so far we found level 8 only. We have a tail key, nightmare key. None of the other dungeons have been found. But there's one of the dungeons I don't like. Level 6. Well, at least we got the level 2 power bracelet to go in a little bit. Okay, catfish mall level it's level 5s. Oops. Alright. Money. This is where the stash has been hiding. Okay, even more bombs. Money. Forgot to hit the switch again. There we go. Okay, a seashell. More seashells, and what's this? Some key. We're getting quite a bit of those small keys. Gonna burn one right there. And unless this is the power, the magic rod, we can't do anything else in here. Stick. Alright, so that opens the shield. Actually, I think I'm gonna get that right now, real quick. Or as quick as I can. Swimming is very slow. Everything wants me dead. Thank you. And I think... was Yip Yip over here? No. She was not. Where does this take you? Oh, I forgot about this. I still didn't check the key. It was a key. Whatever key it was, I do not know. Alright, I'm gonna check over here real quick because there's actually... oh wait, was it... oh, it was the one below it. It's actually an entrance that I didn't check behind the useless entrance. Was it here? I guess it was here. It's weird I don't remember it. It's because usually this is a dead-end entrance anyway. Alright, let's see what's behind here. Hopefully not another dungeon. I hope I don't have to come back over here. The frog. Behind a very terrible place. What's over here? We need better items. Hands down. We need way better items than this. The first item we got is in Map Village. Money. So yeah, all these checks are very, very slow. Sure. Let's follow this. Alright. Nothing. We may have to come back here once we have, like, the Rock Sputter, Rooster, maybe Boots if we're actually feeling spicy to do the other entrance. This is looking like more like a 2.5 hour seed. It's been a bad one, as expected. Alright, where does this lead you again? I think this leads you up to the mountain, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so since we're up here, we can do some checks. We can do plenty of checks. I think Yip Yip's up here. Somewhere. We can also turn in the pineapple. As well. We can do this check. Ooh. Wait, on my bingo board, see, I think the sword was right there too. Eats the bread. Taste the bread. Alright, so it's good I finally have a sword to do things. Not too many things, but I can do things. Like beat Modorms. Big bag and dangerous. Oh, there's Yip Yip. Okay. Forgot where that lady was. But I was thinking about doing the bomb trigger. We don't have to do that anymore. Hints. Already got those. Already got that. Already got that apparently. And already got that. Library is useless. Especially if it's been over an hour. Especially. Okay. I am stealing this, I don't care. I don't know what key that was, but we need it, probably. We will never go back to that shop ever again. Still can't do that one. We will forever be called thief. Okay, it was over here. I figured it was like the witch's hut. Another seashell. Oh, nice. I forgot the seashell house was here. Just money. And I think this was the place where I needed a sword to do the check over here. I got a small key. I guess it saves a little bit of time not checking to see what small keys we got. Because we don't have too many entrances. Or dungeons checks. Speaking of dungeons, level 7. Oh. Oh wait, I have a key, right? Yes. I was not expecting to, a bomb check right there, because I'm used to the key drop right there. I think I already got that key. Wait, did it say tail key? Tail key was at the swamp. So that may be behind Mr. Right. Yeah, that's probably behind Mr. Right, now that I think about it. We're blue. Yep, I messed that up. Probably messed that up too. So yeah, it is possible to finish this dungeon without... Let me kill the fake one. Without the rock splatter. It just takes so much longer. And we can do some bomb triggers. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Take care of this check. Or at least try to take care of the chat. Color dungeon. I don't know how I feel about actually having to go back in there. Ah, that didn't work. I wonder if doing that actually affects the bomb trigger. Probably not. Probably not. Another sword. Money. At this point, I'm pretty much all over the place. I'm still racking my brain about what I should do after this. Now, there is one nightmare key I probably don't need, but because I don't have the rock splatter, it's pretty much pointless to try it, because we need the rock splatter to do the Goomba Sir. But we need plenty of items. The song to beat the game. Another random key. I hope doing that doesn't like prevent it from appearing. Doing the fast save and quit. Let's go this way. Come on. There we go. It's tricky to do that without the rock sweater. Alright, so there's 2 more checks we can do, and we'll have to bail probably after this. Having the rock spider would have been 3 times as fast to get through this dungeon. Okay, what? I think that was the color dungeon's key. Alright. I am still stumped. Let's see here. Trying to think what I can do. There's a lonely check in the shore that could have something. And there's also that check that required a sword up in the shrine area. Alright, anything good over here? No. Nothing. And I keep forgetting what this check. Oh, this place. I mean, I really don't want to try, like, breaking the game. Fast strats aren't working. I do gotta say I stand corrected about one thing. Mysterious Forest start really sucks. It'd be nice to like start at like a portal. A place near a portal. That'd be nice. Alright, so I gotta find a way to get back up the mountain, it seems. Think. Actually. Yeah, let's go this way. Swimming again. So yeah, I gotta get back to the mountain to do the Richard's Villa check, which probably has a regression. But I'm gonna check the shrine area first, one more time. Such a long check. Yeah, I think basically if it's not over here, it is behind whatever's up the mountain. Whatever it could be. It's probably another item, could be the rock sputter. Could be boots, leading to rock sputter. It could be rooster, leading to rock sputter. Something's leading to the rock sputter. I can feel it. Oh no. Alright, so it's not here. Alright, how do I get to... Alright. The old man's house. We gotta go to the old man's house to get the riches villa. And if it's not there, then we have to start checking entrances again. Wrong way. This seat is painful. Utterly painful. Like doing this the vanilla way. Already got that. And this was junk. Alright, it is time to look at all the entrances again. Some of the entrances, I didn't have bombs at the time, I think. Or I probably accidentally skipped them. Don't think I can get through here, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe required to do like auto logic glitching. Well, not glitching, but auto logic checks. So that leads to the dead end. Which leads to where? Okay. Alright, let's just go over there. We can clear the color dungeon at least. Who knows? Maybe there's an item over here. Alright. Art container and a seashell. Junk. Hold on a second. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, that's a dead end. That's a dead end too. Alright, so... there's another item. Okay, that's a dead end as well. Starting to understand the icons, what they're looking for. And then I think this might have like an extra entrance, right? Right, this one. But I can't get over there. Okay, the ones with exclamation marks, I can't get through there to finish checking it. So those are duds. So there must be an entrance I haven't even picked up. Well, there's a ton of entrances in the upper left, excuse me, the upper right corner of the map that we have yet to find. Alright, let's see. Everything is dangerous. Then I guess the ones that are grayed out, we don't have access to at all. Alright. Give me a second, folks. I'm trying my best to not break logic when doing this stuff. Well, there is an entrance over here in the desert. Oh, but it leads to the prairie, okay. Alright, there is actually one entrance. I believe I can get through here with bombs. So yeah, this is the entrance I was thinking about when it came to the exclamation marks. There are either places that I don't have access to yet, or places that I do have access to. So we can actually go through here to finish the checks over here. Hopefully that's what they're trying to tell us to do. This might lead up to the upper right corner of the map. Arrows. Speaking of arrows, I still don't have... Oh, I still don't have, a boomerang or bombs. Level 2. Let me check and see what this other place was. Mr. Right. You got catfish mail. Fine. I think that's actually useless in the seat. Having a tail key. That item, no, is not useless. Ocarina. Okay. Everything's opening up. Okay, so I got one... Alright, I got one key only so far for this dungeon. One small key. So we gotta use our keys sparingly. The seats also open up thanks to the rock spreader pickup. Which nightmare key was that? I think that was... Jeez. Is everything a level... Everything is in level 2. Alright, let's save and quit. Start scouting these items to see what they are. Alright, save and quit. Or heart reset. Yeah, this seed is abysmal. I would not be mad if I'm last place with this. Definitely not. We need this. Maybe. Okay, we got enough nightmare keys to beat the seed. We just need to find the dungeons. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say about this. The seed is trash. Alright, go to return back, actually. So we have access to quite a bit of things. And surprisingly enough, if we could find a dungeon that has the nightmare keys right now, we can actually finish this seed. Alright, so we gotta go back to level 8 and level 7. We can beat those. Level 6 too. Yeah, we can beat level 6. Alright, thinking cap. Thinking cap, folks. Now, one dungeon we haven't found yet is level 4 and 5. Or level 1, actually. Yeah, we haven't found any of those dungeons. So once we find those dungeons, we can beat the seat. I am still gonna keep on picking items up, just in case we get like better items in the long run. Also, we're still looking for a boomerang or the bow. We cannot forget about that. We'll be base planted at Defo if we forget about that. We cry into the eye saying, "I want a hug," and it'll say, "Sure, I'll just grab you." Guillotine. Easy. Alright, so we pulled cleared level 7. I was hoping for a boomerang. Alright, so level 8 is where? I think level 8 was at, like, near the rafting shop. Level 6, we found that out somehow. Don't remember what that was. Let's see. Oh, Marit. Alright, there's hope. There's hope we can actually do a sub 2 hour. A very small twinkle of hope. If we can find all the nightmare keys, I'm confident that I'll have more than enough time and an investment to actually get through the dungeons. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I need at least one small key for level 5. I could probably get away with cheesing that by killing the whatchamacallit guy, and it drops the key. The big Stalfos swordsman. But I'd actually need to find a way to get arrows, the bow, to pull that off. I think basically once I find the bow or boomerang, that's basically go vote. We'll just be looking for dungeons and that's it. Is this torture ever going to end? Alright, this is probably gonna be a waste of time to check this, but you never know. I'm gonna check over here. Logic's magic. I'm doing it. One of these days, this place is gonna pay off, and pay off big. And hopefully it's today. It'd be funny if this leads to like the rest of the checks up the mountain. Which is housed by... Oh, that's annoying. I can't get through there. Which is housed by like every single... Well, the rest of the dungeons. I don't have the boots to do this check. Level 8, yeah. Level 8. Money. Arrow upgrade without the bow. Oops. Don't know what beat that was, but alright. Junk. Alright, we need a face shot. A tail key, too. I think we just got that. That looked like a color dungeon key. And what's this key? Another key cavern. Whoops. More beaks. Maybe that was vanilla small key. And bird key. Alright. I think there was a hint earlier in the seed about that. Alright, only the second instrument. I'm biting this so sloppy tonight. Alright, there's one more item here. Unfortunately. So I'm gonna go back into the dungeon to get it. Alright, full clear level 7 and level 8. Still looking for the boomerang or bow. And depending on where the bow is, there will be like one more item in this dungeon, which will be kind of dreadful. Oh, great. Oh. Very late boots. Extremely late boots. Alright, so since I got boots, I can go back over here and do that check that we couldn't do earlier. And also check a few things. Eesh. Gonna do this real quick. Trades. Money. That just fell out of my wallet. I don't want to do this check, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Whoops. Hopefully this doesn't lead to a dead end. I am hoping that doesn't happen. Alright, is this anything good? Or is it just junk, like it always is? Questionable. Highly questionable. Alright, not junk. Definitely not junk, but I wish I had that earlier in the seed. That would have been a lot more helpful. Don't know if that was a good idea to do or not. Okay, items here. I think if I do find all the nightmare keys, I'm just gonna be in entrance go mode. With the exception of level 5. I don't know if I need at least one key or not. I don't know what key that was, but we got it. Wasn't really paying attention to what it was saying. Then I keep forgetting what entrance is this. Oh, we can do this. Maybe this leads up to the rest of the mountain. Well, yes and no. Alright, level 1, we can actually beat this. But we will have the orphan items. Which I think is okay. Another key. Potassium. Drugs. Yet another key. And another key. I think these keys are like flooding the the dungeons I don't need them for. Angler key and Angler's tunnel. You gotta love seeing that. One hit wonder. Alright, this is looking like a little bit longer of a seed. Bow, by the way. Alright, I think I'm in entrance go mode. With the bow right there. So we gotta look for entrances. Honestly, I would prefer to have like all the nightmare keys. So I'll probably keep on searching for items. Alright. I believe that's all we can do here. This is like vanilla, but it's like in reverse, I think? Yeah, it's definitely in reverse. Alright. Would have been nice if that was, the last key, well, the next key for Tailgate. To do the last check there. I think I can't do anything else here. Check down there real quick. After I check this. Actually, no. We can do this check. Okay. Alright, level 5. We can actually see if we can do this without a key. I think we can, it's just very hard. Oh, right. We need a key to go through there, that's why. I forgot about that. Alright, so this key, this dungeon might be impossible to beat yet. If only that was the key. I think that was a key cavern key. Alright, that's it. That's unfortunate. Didn't. Alright, so we're not gonna make the 2 hour sub. But we got a boomerang, that's nice. And level 3, but we can't beat it without the Nightmare Key. Hopefully the Nightmare Key is over here. I think we found every dungeon except for level 4 also. Angler Tunnel. I think hints are irrelevant at this point. Especially since we're just looking for entrances. Alright, little did I know I was accumulating a lot of Bottle Grotto keys. So that's another dungeon that we can clear. Okay, finally, the key to the Catfish Mall. I would be in go mode right now, but if I don't have the dungeon key for this dungeon, then I am short. Okay, that's gonna help with fast travel. Having a song. Speaking of which, I haven't talked to any of the other... like the song trades. Right, 18 seashells. There's one more item we can get here. If it's the Nightmare Key, then yes. If it's not the Nightmare Key, then we'll have to come back here most likely. And it's just a mirror shield. See here. Alright, what is over here? Oh, that place. I mean, this could probably lead to where level 4 is. Which means we can clear it. Yeah, the late rock spreader really threw this all over the place. Decisions. Okay, let's go this way. I'm having a hard time deciding where to go because of this entrance randomizer. Wrong way. Alright, what is behind here? I must know. For peace of mind. Who wants to go back to the Key Cavern? Alright, I am definitely in go mode. Now I gotta decide what dungeons. Well, actually, the only dungeons I can do is level 3, level 5, and level 6. Because we haven't found level 4 yet. And we will never find level 4. Alright, so we gotta go back to level 3. And then I guess I'll go to level 5 after that. Where was level 5? Actually. I think level 5 was at a really obnoxious place. Oh, the castle. Yep, the castle. What a place that is. I did not need to kill those. Alright, while this is running, let me check here real quick. Where's level 5? Oh, it's up there. Where is level 6? I think the fastest way to get to level 5 is to return back here. We did run into level 6. I forgot where that was. Oh, I see it on the map. It's in a very isolated location. Alright, go voting level 5. So in order to go mode this dungeon, we need to have at least 2 keys. And we're gonna make 2 keys here. Actually, I don't know if this is faster. You know what? I'm gonna keep on going this way. Whoops. Sorry, blooper. Yeah, I feel like going this way is faster if you don't have 2 keys. And I usually do this route anyway, just for habit. Okay, 5 hits. This fight is so much better without the red tunic. Makes a huge difference. Alright, let's go to level 6. So I think we're just gonna have to run up there. Yeah, this is like the fastest way, especially since I didn't turn the banana. Easy. Alright, and we're in go vote. Finally. This evil seed is finally coming to an end. I'm too tired to do bomb triggers. But I will try it on the final fight. Alright, let's see. It worked. I think like pause buffering also works. But I like doing it like button mashing it. Oh. Please don't troll. Of course you're gonna troll. Can we sub 220? Clean bites. You're too close. You're way too close. Alright. These seeds are painful. Dreadfully painful. I don't care if I was a thief. It was worth it to steal that nightmare key. It was totally worth it. Alright, what is our actual time? Okay, that's reasonable. 2 hours, 16 minutes, 35 seconds. Timer time, 2 hours, 17 minutes, 51 seconds. I don't know if it rounds up to like 52, but 51 seconds, yay. Yeah, I don't see myself like practicing this kind of a mode. Cause I'm still having a hard time enjoying this, like full blown enjoying it. I am bad at these interest randomizers. Especially when I'm exhausted and tired from daily life. It's a pain. But it does give the randomizers some like actual life. The twists and turns. I think like other randomizers, I think the Oracle games also has an entrance randomizer. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Not anytime soon. I might give it a shot. It might be like a 5-hour stream at that rate. With that, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be out all day long, taking care of a lot of things. And if I have time to even come like late, I won't probably be able to stream. Cause I have to do something else the next morning afterwards. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be busy for the next 3 weeks. With preparations for a couple of things. Still trying to look for a new job to help with my schedule. But yep, the wait will be finally over soon. Well, I'll actually have a fixed schedule for a change. Something I've been dreaming for. No more having to work during the morning, and then the next day working during the evening. Then the next day they're working like half midnight. It's not healthy. Alright, folks, we are winners. I'm gonna cut this stream right now. I am exhausted. This sea was very, very taxing. Blech. Well, thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching the stream. This has been Tumba DD Presentations, and I'll see y'all next time.